Here with head coach Bobby Barbier, a 2-1 win in the first round of the Southland Conference tournament against UIW. And coach Cal Carver, Chase Presswich really took advantage of a good day to pitch, threw the ball where they needed to, and let that defense work.
Yeah, I think today is a strange day for this ballpark. You know, especially this time of year. Normally it's a pretty good hitter's park, so it played differently today, and we did a good job of throwing the ball in the strike zone. And it was a kind of big league strike zone. You had to throw it in there. I thought both of those guys and their starter also did a really good job of throwing it in there.
Chase, a great bounce back for him. It's been some tough times trying to close out those multi-inning saves, but he was really sharp today and worked out of trouble, just as Cal did down the stretch. Just mature pitches from those guys.
Yeah, we liked the matchup with him starting the ninth. You know, Froze down there, and we kind of, last weekend we gave it up a couple times, but we trusted the matchup with Chase and the two right-handers coming up, and he just kept making good pitches, you know, and then Froze down there ready, and he'll have to close one or two out here before the end of it also.
Bo Willis just loves hitting at this place. Huge first game against McNeese last year, and two really big swings. Great first at bat, 9 pitches against a tough arm to set up the first run, and then on a day where you mentioned not easy to hit, absolutely just tanked one to give you the lead.
Yeah, we talked about, I think, before the weekend of who were some guys that were going to need to play well that maybe didn't have the years they wanted. And he was kind of first on the list. I mean, he's very talented. He's got power, and he does a good job staying in the moment. You know, obviously in these type of tournament situations. So I'm glad he's starting to heat up for us.
Not only that, we talked about Chase, but the ability to save the bullpen. Chase gives you 7 outs, 7 huge outs, including stranding a couple of guys on third, but saves everybody, you know, because you're going to need those guys, as you mentioned, down the stretch.
No doubt. Yeah, I mean, it's in this type of situation, you got to have guys. If you don't have guys come out of the pen and perform well, and you got to go to multiple guys, that's when they get crossways on you. So it was good to have him come out and establish what we want that to be, the energy out of the bullpen and the competitiveness, and he did both of those.
Cal, a tough first inning, but did what Friday night guys were supposed to do. They didn't get to him for much, and they didn't get to him at all after that.
Yeah, and got us late in the game. You know, you got to get your starters have to get late in the game in tournament situation. We got to get late in the game so we can save some guys in that pen. I thought he did great. I mean, he's been gutting out these last few starts for us, and he's tired. I know he is an old man these days, you know, and he's worn down, but he's gutting it out for us, and just proud that he's one of us.
Okay, what was the first question you asked him? Because I wasn't able to be here. Sorry.
Just in general.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't able to be here.
That's okay.
Okay, honestly, just like the feeling of knowing like your first win since 2018 in the tournament, just like knowing, like you said on Monday, you have the 95% confidence in Cal. Just the whole team today, we would just see their performance and your confidence.
Yeah, I think with Cal, we talked about it a little bit before, we trust him. You know, like we trust him every time going out. He's run out there on Friday night for 3 or 4 years. And that level of trust goes throughout your entire team. You know, when you know the guy's going to go out there and he's going to stick it in there and give you a chance to win. And I think the conditions were much different than we anticipated coming over. You know, I thought there's going to be a whole bunch of runs scored, you know, and the wind decided to blow in 15 miles an hour. So to be a good team, you got to win a bunch of different ways. You know, we rely on a homer a lot of times to win, but we found a way to scratch one early. Bo hits the homer, and we played really good defense with Jake at shortstop.
Obviously, Chase, I know, what did you kind of tell him whenever he went out to the mound? Like, hey, it's okay, like, kind of chill?
Yeah, well, we blew a couple of them last weekend. You know, we had 2 leads in a 9, so just trying to settle him down and confirm to him that he's our guy, and he's the one we want in this spot right now, and that his teammates are going to pick him up, and sometimes you have good mound visits and they work out.
And so obviously you said that, you know, a lot of your players on Monday were like, we're like the best team in the tournament, so kind of going into tomorrow, does it just like raise your confidence?
I would think so. I mean, we got a really good arm on the mound tomorrow, you know, and I think we can build on this one. We were really playing well up until last weekend, and it didn't work out for us for whatever reason. So I think getting back that good feeling of winning, you know, and guys coming out and playing well and playing good defense and throwing strikes, that can build over the course of a tournament like this. So hopefully we're ready to go tomorrow.